no time, she was flowing with ideas and became a mentor's favorite. Now she came to us with a dream that the entire world knows what she thinks, what she wonders. Today we are here to give that dream a shape, and it has come to a reality. Her thoughts have been penned down beautifully in a book, and we welcome Prisha Buddhiraja from Gurugram, who's 9 years old, and she is the author. She's launching her first book, which is by the name of I Wonder. So, without further delay, Prisha, if you could please come in and introduce yourself quickly. And more than anything else, Prisha is also a very dear friend to me because I get to learn a lot from her. Although, like, there's a mad, like, a age difference, but yes, I consider her my friend. So yes, Prisha, the stage is all yours. Very good evening to you.
Good evening. Hello everyone. My name is Prisha Buddhiraja and I'm a student from Kunskap School in Gurugram. I love to read, write, and my hobbies also include playing basketball, doing arts and crafts, and I love to explore about interstellar space.
Great. So a lot of things. You play basketball, you are into art and craft, you love writing, and you're also super curious to know more about what's happening outside of the earth. So lovely, Prisha. So how does it feel to be launching your first book? Tell us more about it. Who are the people who have been behind this particular special moment that it is today? Share more about how it has happened, the journey.
My first book, for me, I'm really proud of myself, and I would like to give a special thanks to my mom, my dad, for always supporting me and encouraging me. I would also like to give a thanks to my school and the teachers for making me grow and mature as a student. And of course, a special thanks to you, Varun sir, and the entire Playbook for giving me a structure on how to write proper stories.
Yeah. So great. So for all the audience who have joined in, thanks a lot for taking out time on a Saturday evening. The book is live on Amazon and Flipkart. As responsible citizens of the country, I would request you all to buy a copy. If you could have a quick glimpse of how does the book look like, it doesn't cost you much. It's less than $2. So that much we can spend on encouraging the creators of India. And Prisha is an example of that. And I'm sure there are many more in the entire country. So this is the front cover. And to know more about Prisha, you also have a look at the back cover. Yeah, so a great book isn't written overnight. It takes shape with each passing experience. For me, Prisha's writing reviews gleeful childhood memories like Pandora's box of creative words, woven together to light up the reader's mind. Joyous, exciting, and soothing. So great, Prisha. So I see a lot of books, and I guess it's a bookstore or this, and the one that you're holding it, it's also like it looks lovely. So when did you pick up the first book in your life as a child, and who introduced you to the world of books?
My mother introduced me to the world of books at the early age of 3. I've always been into books and I've never asked ever for a single toy. So it's
you got kind of a different image among all your friends and even in the society that if they want to read something, they always take suggestions from you, and that has not been like a recent thing, but that has always been throughout. And so, like, share more about like who's your favorite author, what do you like, what genre, etc.
My favorite author is Rick Riordan, as I'm a huge Percy Jackson addict. I love his books, and my favorite genre would be fantasy and adventure.
Okay, great. So Percy Jackson, and I'm sure, like I guess you've also created a quiz or a crossword about Percy Jackson on the Playbook platform.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, speaks volumes about it. So what we'll do right now is that Prisha, all of us would really want to know what all is there in the book. If we could have a quick glimpse, and Prisha, if you could just select one poem or a short story and read it out for the audience. Thanks a lot for being with us and hearing out, Prisha.
Sure. So this is my book, I Wonder. And now I will read the poem Words of Gold. This poem is especially dear to me because it portrays my fantasies and my love for reading.
Great, lovely.
So I hope you enjoy it. Words of Gold. Words of gold, nothing left to be told. Stacks and stacks, pile up high. Don't take this away from me, you know why. The pages flutter and the words mutter, the language of light. I am reading all through the night. A totally different world with the pages in my hand curled, a place where anything can happen, a place I like to tap in. No night for me, reading whatever I see. My dreams travel far and wide. I'm always with a book on my side. A friend forever, someone I shall leave never, and a secret told. Forever shall I cherish the words of gold. So,
Awesome. Awesome. That's great. And a quick glimpse of the book. The book is available on Amazon and Flipkart. Buy your copies. Encourage your creators. I'm saying it again and again because I personally feel very proud because I've seen Prisha growing from a student to a creator, and now you're seeing her launching her first book. So we've seen a lot of sides, and we'll keep on. This is just the first of many things that Playbook and Prisha would be creating together, and we would love to create it with all the other students who are interested in writing and reading. So, Prisha, my next question to you is that in the journey, you obviously, like, it doesn't happen overnight that you come up with this idea. So when did the idea strike you for the first time that yes, I do want to publish my book, I do want to pen down my thoughts in the form of poems and stories?
after Write It Right, the advanced course finished, my mom kept on encouraging me to create a collection of short stories and poems and transform it into a book.
Okay. So you've been a favorite of your friends when it comes to recommendations. There's a bookstore in Gurugram where like they want to give you allot you a seat for all the other kids to come and take recommendations. So how does it feel like at such an early age getting so much footage? Because as a child I never used to get any. So yeah.
I feel really thankful to my mom and my dad for presenting me with such a wide range of opportunities in which I can progress and grow as a person and learn new things every day.
Amazing. So there's something I remember, like it's not been, and for the audience, like publishing a book, it's not something that's easy. It requires a lot of patience, lot of hard work, lot of follow-ups, of course, because during proofreading, designing, there's a lot of to and fro communication that happens, and doing it together for someone like Prisha who's learned with us, and it's a great feeling for the entire team. So, Prisha, my question to you is that, like, when exactly did you start penning down, compiling things? And I remember that once you also mentioned that you're not able to proceed further with the plot, right? So this is called as a writer's block. So how do you overcome that? And share more about like the block that you had and how did you overcome?
So when I had a block, I would just keep down my pencil and I would go and do something else. I would read books, and then new thoughts and ideas would come rushing to me, and then I used to pen them down to create a whole new story.
So, and when do you find time? I mean, you go to school, you then play basketball, then you do arts and crafts, then you also read about space. When do you get the time to write?
Every one, like before I sleep, There's 1 hour that I read continuously, so that's 1 hour.
Amazing. Do you also have a journal, like a
No,
personal diary or something?
no.
Okay, so like whatever you feel like, you start penning down in a separate notebook, and then that is the form that has been given to you in the form of I wonder. So, what I am curious to know about, and I'm sure the audience would also be curious to know about, is that, and especially like those who are attending, if you have any questions, both of us would be happy to answer them. Like I have this question: is that how did this the title of the book, because how did that come up? Why I wonder?
I wonder relates to all my fantasies that run through my head, especially when I was writing this book. It also highlights my star poem, I Wonder, which I hope you will enjoy when you give it a read.
Amazing. I'm sure like all of us are gonna enjoy it. I am yet to receive my copy. I've ordered it. So as soon as it comes, I'll be giving it a read, and I love that's actually my stress buster, because these kids have so like the ideas are so original. These are so raw that after a busy day at work, if you just pick up a book and you give it a read even for 20 minutes, it makes up for all the other things that are happening around, and you have a peaceful sleep. At least it happens for me, and I'm sure you can try it out for yourself as well. So, Prisha, you mentioned about school playing a very important role in your journey, right? So why do you think that, so like what are the things that specifically school has given you, the opportunities or the platforms that has shaped you into the Prisha that we are seeing here today?
So, my school holds a lot of competitions that I can take part in. And I think of school as 7 hours where I can enjoy with my friends and learn new things without thinking that I'm actually learning anything new. So it's basically a fun time for me.
Amazing. So great. In fact, like that's our vision as well. The to make learning more playful. And in like when we were kids, there was a saying that like खेलोगे कूदोगे बनोगे खराब पढ़ोगे लिखोगे बनोगे नवाब. But when studies can be made fun and more playful, you're doing both. You're also having fun and you're also learning and building skills. So that's a lovely thing. Uh, Prisha, you joined us last year. You joined the Right It Right course, the bachelor's program. Although you were 8, you were eligible to take up the second level because of your maturity and your love for writing. You were not recommended the beginner's module. Since then, how has it shaped you, and what has your experience been? If you could shed some more light on that.
So my experience with Playbook has been awesome. And the first class was on my birthday, the day I turned 9, and I attended it because I didn't want to miss my first class. Playbook has given me an opportunity to write and progress and also show my thoughts and structure my poems in a better way.
Great. And I'm like, I remember that you also made friends, although everything has been online and not offline. You managed to make some very good friends for life. Who's your friend? How did this happen? If you could tell more about it.
So actually, me and Urshia always used to join early. So we started talking, and some days we would beg ma'am to start the class early, and we would chat for 10 minutes before class actually started.
Amazing. So you got that opportunity to actually engage with someone who's like sitting in Dubai, and you're now good friends as well. So that's great to know. In the online medium, you guys have managed it, or it cannot come like it cannot be one way. It has to come from within, and the emotions and energies do play a major role. So great, Prisha. My next question to you is that what are you planning next? I mean, is it the end and you'll be taking a break and doing whatever you do on a daily basis, or you have certain other plans in the coming
Um,
years?
I'm starting to write a novel. I'm not going to tell much about it, but yes, I'm hoping that it comes out soon.
So is it going to be like I Wonder Volume 4? It's going to be some like the title would be different. A kind of
Title would be a bit different.
title would be different. Lovely. So, like kids these days, I mean, they have they're multitaskers. They are planning already for the future. She's already working on a novel. So while she's launching her book, she's also planning to, and she's also started writing a novel. So, so you spoke about your time management. You spoke about the love for reading. You spoke about the people that have been part of your entire journey, writer's block, etc. So, Prisha, any message that you want to give to the viewers who are watching now or who would be watching this particular show later?
So, first of all, I would like to thank everybody for watching this book launch. And I would like everybody to buy my book and give it a read, because it's a dream for me, a dream come true to share my thoughts publicly and worldwide.
Amazing. That's very kind of you. And you like I was discussing with your mom and you as well, and she told me that Prisha is writing this for a special cause. So I mean, obviously, the proceeds that you get, what are you gonna do with it?
They're going to go to the charity.
Going to go to charity? I mean, like any specific thing that you have in mind, or you haven't decided upon that yet?
Not yet, but they
Not
are
yet.
going to go to the charity.
It actually like speaks volumes about how the nurturing is happening, like in school, at home, that they are so mindful of the fact that as kids all we knew about chocolates, toys, games, etc. Now they're launching their book, and they also want to like donate the proceeds for charity. So I would like to take this opportunity, Prisha, since you spoke about your mom, and obviously she's played a major role in encouraging you and making sure that we also deliver on time. I would like to invite Mrs. Vandana to share a few words about her experience and how does she feel being a proud mother of a published author.
Hi, Varun. First of all, thank you so much for giving Prisha such a wonderful platform. And thanks everyone for joining in and being part of our journey. It's a wonderful feeling, and obviously I'm a proud parent. Prisha has always been an amazing kid who liked to push her boundaries. And she used to write from an early age of 6 or 7. She started writing, but obviously that structure was missing. And then I got in touch with you, and all the puzzles started falling in place. All the missing puzzles started falling in place. She got that confidence up, and here we are with our first book. And thank you so much, Playbook, and you as well as Harsh, for making it such a nice and smooth journey. And special thanks to our mentor. That goes without saying. And secondly, I would like to thank Kunskap School Gurgaon and all her teachers. Prisha has been lucky to have great teachers since her pre-primary. So yes, that is something that is very close to us. Kunskap School has given her that particular confidence and platform. And obviously, Playbook is always.
The journey has just started. So for the audience, I'll just quickly share my screen and show that Prisha is it's not the first individual book that she has launched. She's also been a co-author of Pocket Thoughts Volume 7, the Teachers' Day edition, where a few of her works have been published. And the story doesn't end here. She's learned about blogging, and she also has blogs that are published on the Playbook platform. One of the many blogs that Prisha has written. This is just a glimpse of it. Her love for science, technology, space is reflected in the blog as well. And to know more about the platform in general, as well as to if you have a kid who's creative, who's curious, just don't stop them. Screen time can be valuable if you are coming here read stories, solve crosswords, play games, create them on your own. Like Prisha did, she's a Percy Jackson fan. She created a crossword on Percy Jackson, and she's created quizzes and crosswords even on space and technology. So everyone can do it for free. You just have to sign up. Give 15 minutes, you will come out with some more knowledge than you had before entering the world of Playbook. So this is there. So Prisha, any last thing? You've spoken about your journey. Ma'am has spoken about how she feels being a proud mother, and with your 10th birthday round the corner, launching your book. Any last message for the audience and for us?
So I would like to thank everyone for giving their time, and please buy my book and give it a read.
Follow your dreams.
Of
And
course,
also
because it's
follow your
been
dreams.
yeah, it's going for a noble cause, and I'm really proud of you, Prisha, for having been in touch with you. I already spoke about the kind of upbringing that you're getting. You should thank your mother, and you don't miss a single opportunity of thanking Mrs. Vandana, because with my mothers do want the best for their kids, and they hunt every. I'm sure that Playbook would not have come just out of the blue. She would have researched. She researched multiple things, and then we delved upon her, thanks to Facebook as well, because without that this would not have been possible, and such a lovely evening could not have been made a reality. So yes, ma'am, I'm done from my side, and if there's anything else that got missed out from your end, ma'am, would love to hear your last words before we sign off and celebrate the launch, the weekend, and of course the Eid that's coming up on Tuesday. So yes.
The only word of advice I would like to give all the young creators are that whenever you start something, take it to finish line, because we start losing that kind of touch in between. We as kids we start getting bored. Please don't do that. If you start something, have the conviction, then please finish it. And Playbook is something I think any kid who has creativity, who has a bent toward learning new things, Playbook is the platform. And that is all.
Thanks a lot. It's been the interviews that we've had with you, with the kids. In fact, before launching the platform, Prisha was one of the first ones that I got on a video call with. And that's why I consider her to be my friend more than just a student, because there's lots that I learn from the kids. And personally, like I have a set of 15, 20 kids with whom I want to interact more and learn more, because what we are doing is for them. Right, we are just facilitators. You and I are facilitators. They are the ones who are gonna ensure that our old age looks very happy and creative, and we've got content across mediums to consume when we grow old and we're sitting in a rocking chair. So, on that note, thanks a lot, everyone, for attending the show. It's been a lovely evening. It's been a great journey, and to many more such book launches, accomplishments, and celebrations. For now, signing off. Keep creating, keep shining, and never stop thinking. Always keep wondering. And I've started wondering. You guys should also wonder. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thanks a
Thank
lot,
you so
Prisha.
much. Thank
Bye.
you. Thanks,
Thank
Akar.
you.